just get into the middle here to slow them down. Good girl. And turn-rot. Good girl. So I don't keep them waiting, but I want them to stop. That's very good. And walk, walk, walk. Thank you. Good girl. Thanks very much. Good girl. I might just take her along the road and not do that bridle way, because she's so relaxed now and just walking so nicely. Oh, that was a bit of a shadow from a bird, wasn't it, Bella? But as she's not trying to trot on and she's got her head nice and still, I think we'll just keep along at this. She even settled again after we'd done that trot, so that's very nice, isn't it, Bella? Very nice, yes, very nice. She hasn't been along here, so you can just see her head's up further than it would be. If you can just see on the shadow, her nose is more up than she would normally carry it, and I can see from just looking at her head position from where I'm sat that that's what it is. And I could just hear her doing a little heavy breathing then as she went past that post and rail, because you must remember she has not been along here, and really she hasn't been out that much. Though of course we've been out for longer now than we've these last couple of rides than we've been. Bella's going on her first event in a couple of weeks. It's a grade 1-2 with Ride Yorkshire. Grade 1-2 are for inexperienced, and this will be her first going out. If the weather holds, of course, it may not. Apollo's had 2 of his expected events cancelled due to weather. This will be her first proper event. And there's up to 4 horses that will be going. It's only just up the road. It's only at Hemsley, which is sort of like 5 minutes. Where we get our Christmas trees from, that is Hemsley, and that's where we'll be meeting, just near there. We've been with will be with Steady. So I don't think we'll go down there. Car coming. So I'm just going to stay in the middle of the road until they slow down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And turn-rot. And walk. Walk. Walk on. Walk on. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. That was well done again, because that was a bit bigger than a car, wasn't it, Bella? So as I was saying, we're going on a grade 1 or 2. Grade 1-2, that's what it is. 1 being walk, I think, only. 1 and 2 is, I think, trot. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, that was just a little bit of white there, wasn't it? Thank you. A maximum of 4 horses with us, and there should be no cantering, which is good, because cantering in a group is very exciting for a horse, and they can get a bit giddy, and we don't want Bella getting giddy, and we don't want to be a nuisance to anybody else. If Bella became a nuisance, I would say good night and take her home, as I did with Farouk when he was getting too dangerous. He was starting to get very hot and not listening and throwing himself about. Throwing himself about is just like throwing his head and neck about, going sideways, at a canter and all that sort of thing. So don't want that sort of really hot behaviour. And Bella is a hot horse. Not as hot, I would say, as Farouk when he was younger. I'm not talking now because he's very sensible now for a horse that's had his start in life, shall we say, with the flappy bags and everything, where they're making them very reactive, because of course Arabians are more reactive than, say, a Friesian to start with. But as Farouk is my only Arabian, purebred Arabian that I've ever had, I can't tell you how much worse he is when he was younger than an Arabian that hadn't been through the trauma that he'd been through. That's a lovely hedge. They've cut that really well, haven't they, that beech hedge? And it's nice that beech hedges keep their dead leaves until the spring, when the new green shoots push them off. When I was a child, we had a 6-foot beech hedge, and it was nice because it wasn't all bare in the winter. I can hear something coming at. I thought it was coming to a bit of a rain, but that might have been. Oh, there we go. Good girl. Good girl. And trot. And walk. Good girl. Thank you! Some people just don't want to stop. Have you noticed? I think if you're in the middle of the road and you've got your, young horse jacket on and everything, then I would like them to stop. If I was going to the side, then I think, yes, they can carry on coming past at a reasonable rate. Not like that woman when I was on Farouk, where she went by, must have been 60 miles an hour. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. We love reading the comments, we love emojis, and we'd love a thumbs up.